Cruising, aka fixing your boat in exotic places.
This is what we have to do to go fill diesel here in Ensenada.
We flood in the boat. No!
I'm
Strong,
an independent and strong woman. I do what I want.
This hot water tank has kicked the bucket.
It's 5:30 a.m.
It is not 5:30 a.m. Let me show you the truth here. It is actually 10 a.m. You see? I'm a good captain.
Hi, my name is Kenna, and this is Jay. We live aboard our Choi Lee Offshore 41. Her name is Sitka. Currently, we are sailing and exploring our beautiful home here on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. I'm new to sailing, but I'm learning and loving it more and more each day. Jay, on the other hand, was born a salty sailor. As he takes me under his wing to get ready to sail around the world, join us on our adventure of falling in love with the beauty of life and the wonders of each other. Welcome to the story of us, and welcome to Sailing Sitka. Well, we made it, and it's beautiful, and it's so warm, and we've had already like several people come by and introduce themselves and welcome us here, so it's been an incredible entrance so far.
Your wife Wendy told us to swing by.
Where's the weight?
No, definitely.
It's elegant,
It's
simple.
cool design.
And it isn't got snaps. Although the wind did grab that one and flipped it right over and
Yeah.
the glue in the
Almost
hinge.
lost the hatch.
And we almost lost the hatch. It scared the living Jesus out of us.
Very cool.
Do you guys have tie downs or any way to secure it at all?
We have a way to tie it down now.
Oh yeah, that workshop. Oh, Lord. This is literally where I would live.
And you like pretty much fit too.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. Yeah, and then the engine's back here, I'd assume.
So big.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
And look at the bedroom. That's big, big.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's so big, and you have
This
access
is
to
beautiful.
everything. Yeah, I love Corbins. They're nice. Like that's so much. Yeah.
Yeah,
here.
this layout is beautiful.
This is the boat of unfinished projects.
Man, look at the engine room. Like you have so much space to work on stuff.
That's where our water maker is.
Oh Lord.
Oh wow.
Like this is so much room to access everything that's good. Like your gearbox,
Yeah.
your shaft seals.
6.5? Yeah. It's probably closer
Yeah,
to
that's
6,
really
but,
nice.
you know.
Your grab's great outside.
Was that there?
Yeah, I
didn't even see that.
I didn't put it there.
Our sticker.
No, that's cool.
This is where we've been. This is everywhere we've been since 2017.
That's
Oh,
so
that's super
cool.
rad.
Aw.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass because like
There.
we couldn't sail. That's
This
that's
has
the
been
thing. Like
diluted to
if I had
40%.
lost the
Yeah.
engine,
Nice.
which would have sucked because it's like
Salute.
cheers,
Hey, guys.
salute. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Oh, thank
Here,
you.
man.
I got ginger in mine. Oh, that's so good.
This is actually really good.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah,
Actually, I always say actually first.
Yeah, it's
This
actually
is actually really good.
we need to start making
Yeah,
rum on board.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just paid $80 for a bottle of rum that I was supposed to give away as a gift. I just drank it, but
yeah,
it was not as good as this.
This is actually way better. So how does it work? You start in this,
Yeah.
and that's your molasses and your brown sugar
October
and
11th.
water, distilled water, or just
And yeast.
normal and yeast.
Yeah.
And then you just let it sit in there, do itself, bubble itself out
Yeah.
for 2 weeks.
Well, so far it's been in there since October 11th.
So what was the last
6
one?
days.
The last one I started August 20th and distilled September 9th.
And is it a
3
specific
weeks.
timeline, or is it when you see a certain reading on there that tells you when to distill it?
When it stops bubbling.
When it stops bubbling.
Which is pretty much dependent on ambient temperature.
Okay, and the hotter it is, the faster it happens, or no?
Yeah.
Or is it more
It's
humidity?
supposed to be that, but
Yeah.
But it's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah.
And then when you do
Very
the
cool.
distilling process, how long does that take?
It takes 2 hours for 800 mil.
in the air still.
Yeah.
But
Yes, the
but
still
for it would take 12 hours
On the stovetop.
on the
stove
stove.
top still. And you get 1,000. In that time we got 1,000 milliliters, so later.
Come on,
Right.
come here, baby.
We need to send this to Dorian. Dorian is gonna nerd out.
There's
on
my
this.
air still.
Oh, I've never seen one of those.
That's so cool. Looks like a huge thermos.
And
Yeah, like a giant coffee thermos at work.
It does.
On a work
That's what I
site.
expected it to look like.
Yeah, that is a fun thermos.
because it's not a copper top, still, we have
Oh,
100% copper
nice.
that goes in the top there.
Very fun.
What's the copper for?
It retains all the nice flavor.
The nice flavors.
Yeah,
So is it
that
just
makes it a true rum.
like electric coils around the outside to heat it up slowly?
I have no idea how it works in
I
there.
think it's just an electric.
I don't really care.
element.
It
Like
works.
at the bottom.
It works and you get rum.
Real
That's
stuff.
all.
Yes.
That's all that
Real
matters.
stuff.
Yes.
Is that a didgeridoo?
Hun,
Yeah.
this is 59%.
That's 59%.
That's 59%.
Oh, daddy.
So this is what I use, and then I just I water it down to 40%.
Yeah, nice.
When we were using the stovetop still, we were getting what, about 80%?
No, 72 I think was the highest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hun, look at this stove that Ron built.
Oh, that's rad.
He built that. And then, can you tell the story about the diamonds, Auntie? That's so cute.
Oh, the diamonds?
Yeah.
Well, we've been married a few years, 32 years,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
I've
Amazing.
lost 2 diamond rings
Mhm.
that he gave me. My first one, and because I lost the first one, he bought me another one,
Yeah.
and I lost it.
And now that's your diamond.
So
ring.
yes, so he made me oak diamonds
Oh, that's awesome.
on the fridge,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
freezer, and
Oh my goodness.
yes, I can't lose
That's
these
so
diamonds.
rad. And they
Yeah.
have tattoos, hun.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the sailor way.
Yeah.
That's really cool. For those of you who thought cruising was the life of the rich and famous,
Not.
we're all walking back for laundry. I offered Kenna to bring it for her, but
Oh, you had to clarify that in the video, huh?
yeah, but she's a strong,
I'm
strong
an
independent,
independent and strong woman. I do what I want.
which suits me well right now. My lower back is thankful for that. But yeah, we're gonna go put that away and then have some street tacos.
This is our cute little marina that we love so much. Very close to downtown. Jay's in his happy place.
This is literally my heaven. My lab is helping me do this little lever chafe project. So we procured some really cheap lever here in Mexico and of good quality. And what that's going to be used is as our chafe gear for our main sheet attachments, which currently is undone because I had chafed through the rubber that I had put like almost a year and a half now. So now we're gonna reinforce that with some leather, and I sanded it yesterday. So as you can see, the main sheets are loose, and then we sanded it, put epoxy, then we're gonna put leather with flaps over, and then rebolt the whole thing on there. That way it should not chafe. We'll see. And we'll have enough lever to do other chafe pads around the boat. And lever is cool and it looks salty as hell, so I like it. And I woke up Kenna today and I was like, my love.
It's 5:30 a.m.
It is not 5:30 a.m. Let me show you the truth here. It is actually 10 a.m. You see? I'm a good captain. All right, so I just got back with having some tacos with our buddies from Voyager, Vinny and Adam. And I get back and Kenna's got everything opened up in the galley and she's like, I found a leak, because we've been having this leak since we got to the marina where we flashed up the hot water tank because we have shore power now for the first time in a while and water pressure. So we're like, oh, and then she's like, she could hear it, and it was actually, it's the base of her water tank or hot water tank that gave way.
Right here.
And it's just
Like, you
like
can, I don't know if you
rusted
can
through
see
and
it,
it's just
probably
like
not.
emptying itself right now and just leaking. Which is kind of shitty because these things are not cheap, and so I think I'm gonna take it off, I guess, tomorrow and see if I can fiberglass the bottom. Probably not recommended, but we'll try. And if it still leaks, then we'll just, bypass it and throw it out. And yeah, at least we're in warm waters. So yeah.
I was having a nice girls' evening by myself, finally. And after I made homemade fries, I heard a ticking, and I just traced it all the way back here. And then I've been cleaning this up for the last 40 minutes, so I didn't think I'd be doing boat work by myself on my girls' night, but here I am.
Very proud moment for me.
Oh, that's nice.
I love you, my love.
I love you.
Thank you for taking care of Sitka. All right, we'll finish this up. We'll watch a movie. We'll let this leak in the bilge. All right, so this is what we're dealing with here. So this hot water tank has kicked the bucket. So as you can see, it's rusted through, and probably from all the swell sailing offshore that just made it give way. So every time we started the freshwater pump, it kept cycling and we couldn't find out why. So kind of figured it out last night while us the boys were out having tacos. And so now what I'm gonna do is I isolated the electrical, which is 120 volt. So I'll take that apart. I'll have to plug the end, which is where basically the water pump provides water to the tank through here. So we're gonna put a plug on there, seal it, so whenever we have money to buy another water tank, hot water tank, which won't be for a while here, we'll be able to just use that same hose because it's new. And yeah, this is a 6-gallon tank, so there's probably about 4 gallons in it. So let's see how this goes. Wish me luck. Cruising, aka fixing your boat in exotic places. It is true, people. All right, let's get going. We just took the inlet out, and then I made a plug using an old machine screw and some electric tape that I fitted in there. And then we put the 2-hose clamp back on, and it's not leaking and the pressure is on. We can use cold water. Obviously hot water, there's nothing because the tank's now pretty empty. We're gonna have quite the cleanup job to do because, as you can see, how the water goes everywhere but where you want it to go. But got the electrical out. I labeled it so that for the next install, whenever we get a tank, we can figure it out. So now it's basically just undoing the plumbing here and this, and then we'll be able to take this thing out and chuck it in the garbage because it's beyond its to-go time. There's no point even trying to repair that. It's completely corroded all the way to the top here. So yeah, I think it's done its time here on board. Time for a new one. Don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but at one point, at least we're down south where it's warm, so the water's kind of warm, so it's not as critical as if we were up north in BC still. All right. We flood in the boat. No! And then, where's it coming out? Over here somewhere?
Yeah.
Ah, I just sprayed water all over me. I'm not even going to bother with this bowl. I'll just let it drain. The joys of cruising. Yeah, that's part of it. So right now I undid our 2 coolant lines because we were able to heat this hot water tank with the engine. But we haven't used it in a while because I didn't trust it because the pipes were old. But right now everything's disconnected. I'm just gonna keep some of these fittings because they can be useful. So I'm just taking this apart for parts right now. How the hell did they fit this in there? Jesus Christ. This is the most Tetris fucking thing ever. Okay. How the hell did they get this in here? This is fiberglass. They had to get it in here. There's gotta be a way. How the fuck did it get in here? West Kalis, the Tabaknak, the Kiss, the Tabaknak, the Kalis, the Swar, the Kiss.
Think that's wide enough?
Yeah. Oops. Want to throw that out?
Oh, they're warm.
Yeah, they're basically on fire. Okay, put the bag around.
Yeah, so we don't know how they fit it in, but we had to cut out this piece.
Well, I
here,
think they
too.
put it in. I think what they did is that platform must have been out, and then they put it in, lifted it in, and put that platform in to secure it to. But yeah, I was pretty good at that, you know. Put the triangle in the triangle hole and square in the square hole when I was a kid. And there's no freaking way that came in there the way it's set up now. So that platform was probably on the side and they slid it underneath or something. Because you couldn't rotate the tank. So. Well, now we'll get into the cleaning of this hole.
Smoky.
Yeah, it's smoky. At least it's wood and not fiberglass, so it smells like a nice, like, you know, wood burning.
Yo!
Oh, Jay was so close. Come on, Jay. Come on. Oh my god, that's big. Does he get it? Does he get it? Does he get it? Oh! That was like half up. That's cool.
You need to paddle a little bit more. Did they get it? Oh.
No,
Both of them in the water.
dummied them. How was it?
It was fun. I'm definitely gonna have to buy a surfboard.
That's awesome.
And look at this strap.
Yeah. They had to rig a strap.
Yeah, my feet, especially this one, is cold.
Yeah, you have feet trauma though from falling through.
Yeah, I had hyperthermia in both feet from being an idiot and jumping on ice in the river.
Don't they always get cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, even when it's not cold. No, not that kind of shot. Yeah, this is... Guys, this is not what cruising is always like, all right?
You put the lime in the bag.
You put the lime in the coconut, you mix it all up. You put the lime in the coconut, you mix it all up. Just got some fresh produce, gonna make some pico de gallo, and we got the sticker for the port, which is, show the sticker,
Ooh.
Ensenada, and it's a quite cool sticker. And yeah.
I'm gonna pick a place for it.
It'd be nice to be front and center since it's our first port in Mexico, and that was the goal to
Should it
get.
just be like bango,
Yeah,
bango?
yeah.
Really?
Maybe like a bit sideways, like
Being in
here.
Mexico,
Yeah,
we
like
should
that.
drink
Yeah,
gin immediately.
yeah, like that.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
here?
that's cool.
Like
Yeah,
that?
that's rad. Maybe like, yeah, a tiny bit like that. Yeah, that's cool. There we go.
That's okay.
Whoop, whoop, woo!
Yay!
Yeah! Ensenada! Now it's official. We've been here. Oh, damn.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
So as per the cruiser budget that we have, we cannot afford to have tacos out all the time. So we decided to do a little grocery shop today and buy our own local ingredients for our own tacos on Sitka.
Yeah, carne asada. Tres carne asada. Sin cilantro for Kenna. Con pico de gallo for me and Harry.
Mmm. See.
Okay, don't disturb the chef.
Oh, sorry. We got some homemade little mixtures here with some limes.
Good morning, everyone. So today the task is securing a bunch of little odd ends so that when we go back to sea at the end of this week, things don't go flying. So what we're doing, all the tools are out. Right now I'm installing a little doohickey there and another little doohickey here. And there's going to be a rope, and that's going to prevent this dish rack, drying rack to fall in the sink when we're offshore. Another thing I added, by the way, I'm using things that we already have on the boat, so there's no chandlery really that has really anything except things for like industrial type boats here. So we're using what we got on board. So here, this elastic used to go from here to there, and that was fine, except when we're in heavy seas, things would still fall. So I put in just a screw with a washer, with a little piece of rope that now pulls this tight, so this should help. Our goal is to have nothing fall when we're at sea. Since our hot water tank failed a few days ago, we've now taken all the hand tools I used to have in that cupboard and put them where the hot water tank used to be. And now this is like an extra cupboard for food, which is nice. So that gave us a chance to organize this. There's no more. We used to have like 2 big blue IKEA bags full of snacks. Now that's in there. So it's a little more clean and organized. We used to have a heater on here. And luckily we won't need that thing, so I just put it on the side there at the marina if anybody needs it. It's just a little Canadian Tire heater, but now we're gonna it's only gonna get warmer from now on, and we already don't need a heater. So what I'm gonna be building here is I'm gonna be building a storage unit at the bottom, and then at the top it's gonna be a custom made garbage can that gives us a little bit more counter space on the top as well, and that's gonna make that we can also use this cupboard now, since that garbage is going to be here. Then we'll have a lot more space and storage in here, so that should be good. So I think I have enough plywood on the boat and odd ends of wood to like make it nice. Like I'll probably paint it that same color and make like little nice wood trim pieces like I did for the shoebox. If you want to see that, go back to one of our first episodes where we built that. Anyways, Kenna, on a good note, yesterday edited for 7 hours and lost everything, so I'll give her the mic.
Oh my goodness. Yes, yesterday I was editing one of our episodes, and I sadly lost everything after about 7 hours of editing. And I had about 2 crying breakdowns over it.
Sorry, boys and girls. It's real life.
And then
1 second. You're all good. Back to business.
And then I have figured it out this morning, and I'm not too sure really how I figured it out, but pretty much our program locked us out for some reason. So anyway, I figured it out, and we're back in business, so that's the good part. Well, this is what we have to do to go fill diesel here in Ensenada.
I need to learn how to weld, but I know how to do this type of welding. JB weld. It actually didn't work last time. So these broke off, these 2 broke off on our sail to Eureka. And then I did this fix in Eureka and it didn't hold, but we were in crazier seas and I think I had put the tape a little too tight, meaning that these were kind of a little too proud, so the weight was always just on these. So now I've lowered it, so hopefully the weight's more on these other ones that are stronger, clearly. I mean, these bars by design are stronger because they have 2 welded points, so the weight's distributed at 2 places, so they don't tend to want to lift up, versus these tiny ones, they're only welded at 1 place, and it's just like a tack weld, it looks like. I'm no welding expert. That's the one skill I really need to learn. I need to learn how to weld, because that'd be a game changer on a boat. Anyways, you just gotta mix equal part of this, which is hard to measure, but you know, I'll put more than not enough this time, hopefully. These little cups never want to close properly. Every time I'm filmed, that's when, like, there you go. It's like the dumbest thing takes the longest. When you're filmed, like, it's like it's weird. I don't know how
It's weird.
Yeah. That looks about equal. And obviously, it's kind of like epoxy. It's just a chemical reaction. So once you start mixing it, the active ingredients are gonna start doing their magic. Should turn kind of a gray paste.
Pretty cool.
It stinks.
It stinks?
Yeah. Don't sniff it, hun. It's not good for you. Kenna's like, it stinks. Let's go sniff these chemicals. See if it can bond my brain cells together.
You should have seen Jay using the stovetops when we didn't have that one arm. It was quite funny. He would spill hollandaise sauce and soup and anything else on the floor. Lots of French swear words with that.